By the end of this video, I am going to completely change your paradigm or your perspective about reality, and I'm going to show you what has been hindering your manifestation or your desire to create the desired reality that you want in your life. So before we begin, please make sure that you are subscribing to this channel and you are watching this video up until the end, and even save it because it's going to be helpful for you in your life. Now, I want to talk about the illusion of life. Now, the illusion of life is whereby we become stuck in the realm of the effect. The realm of the effect is the physical world. The physical world is whereby you perceive the things that are already here. For example, this book is already here, so you say you already have it. It's on the physical dimension. So most of us are stuck on this plane of the physical, meaning that we neglect the true cause of what is happening, because an effect must have a cause and a cause must have an effect. So let's understand the illusion of this realm. Now, when you take a look at this screen, I have displayed what is called your potential is exponential, or the scale or states of consciousness. So this is how it works. When you look at this point, we have what we experience, and there is what we call synchronicity and extraordinary outcomes. We have happy and productivity, we have hyperactivity, and then we have inaction. That is what people experience, okay? In other words, right now you could be experiencing pain, you could be experiencing suffering, you could be experiencing lack, so on and so forth. In other words, you could be experiencing the emotions or the things that you don't want. And when this happens, what people do is, when they experience something in the external world, they react to it. By reacting, I mean something happens, then you observe what has happened, then you react based on what has happened. So let's say you lose money. What people do is they react to that event, and they react by blaming, they react by being angry, they react by being frustrated, and it's understandable. That's how you should act. Nope, that's not the ideal way to act. Why? Because the physical or the manifestation is nothing more than your own creation. You are the one who has created that incident. How do you create? Let's talk about the mirror principle. Now, when you look at this chart, let me take you back a little bit. Let's go down here. Now, these are the emotions that you normally feel, which are shame, guilt, apathy, and grief. These emotions are experienced internally. You feel them within, okay? And when you feel them within, what you end up experiencing is inaction. In other words, whatever you feel within, so as without, as above, so as below, on earth as it is in heaven. So whatever you are experiencing internally is directly reflected in the external world. So it will be very, very weird or insane for you to react to the reflection you see on the mirror. Let's say you're looking at yourself in the mirror, right? And then you see the image on the mirror, you see the image is not smiling. So what do? Do you try to convince the image or the reflection to smile, or do you as the object smile first? Remember, the image will not smile before you smile. You have to first smile for it to smile. But then again, if things happen in the physical world and then you react to them, it's like trying to change the effect with an effect. It's like trying to change the reflection, which you can't. So what do? You have to change the object, and that's what we want to learn here. So when things happen in the physical world, what you need to do is you have to learn that these things are nothing more than my own internal creation, just delayed a bit. So what you do when something happens that you did not expect to, instead of reacting, you respond. So how do you respond? To respond means that you are acting from a point of a higher level of awareness or higher level of consciousness, whereby you know that this thing that has happened is nothing more than my own creation. So if this is my own creation, there is no reason for me to react or to be sad or to be angry or to be frustrated from this effect. What I do is I counteract, I neutralize this thing with internal states of consciousness, meaning that I consciously choose the kind of attitude I want to have towards this problem. I choose how I want to perceive this problem. And instead of perceiving this problem as a problem, I perceive this problem as a means towards a better future. I perceive the problem as a means of a better circumstance coming ahead. Remember, there is no such thing as good or bad. The moment you start labeling things as either being good or bad, you are giving them power to dictate how they will impact your life. So, for one person, losing a phone might be a bad thing. For another person, losing a phone might be something which has to happen or something which has happened. And to these two people, this incident of losing a phone has different significance in their lives. And when you stop labeling things, when you stop giving things a label, then you stop reacting to them. When you stop living in the realm of the effect, which is the realm of the duality, which is the realm of the polarity, whereby we have good, bad, night, day, so on and so forth, you move up. When you stop looking at life through separation, whereby you believe that this is this, this is that. Remember, the only difference between good and evil is just the rate of vibration, the rate of frequency. So stop labeling and allow the internal, through a higher level of awareness, to neutralize the external. So when things happen, don't react, respond. When things happen, don't react, respond. The more you do that, the more you start living in a balanced kind of state with life. And when you attain balance, then everything comes to you easily. And that is how you escape the realm of the illusion. So if this video has been of help to you, please make sure you are leaving a subscription. Also, I do online coaching sessions. If you are interested to work with me one-on-one, please DM me the word interested on the email that is on the link on the description. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay awakened.